Okay, so I just found my first composition. Got the little wide angle lens on, ready for a wide angle shot of the bluffs. As you can see, I want to get a little bit of this foreground here. Get a little bit of that beach eroded tarmac with a little bit of the bluff. And hopefully maybe 24 millimeter should cover it. The background, of course. Composition number 2. On the way back to the parking lot, I decided not to take the beach because of the wind. It's so much nicer in the park and not on the beach. I mean, it's not cold, but that wind was just treacherous. So, I mean, I've been to this locale a million times and never once have I taken a nice landscape. And I think I never had reason to because sometimes the clouds aren't cooperative like they are now. The clouds are beautiful right now. The sky is amazing, and it just goes well with the scene, with the winding road and the lighthouse on the very top of the slight incline. So I'm going to take a crack at this little scene and see how it turns out. Alright, I want to get low. One thing about the Nikon D5500 is this flip screen. Flip it up so you see what you're seeing. You don't need the viewfinder. It's fantastic. Oh, beautiful. Let me get real low here. Really low. I think I'm gonna get right on the ground. Yep. Alright, now I want to blur out the foreground. I want the front foreground part of the road blurry. So I'm going to need a aperture of no more than 5. And I'm going to focus right on the middle of the road, not the house, but the middle of the road. And again, wide aperture to blur out the foreground. Okay, so I was about to call it a day. I was heading home, I was in the car, and then I saw the beautiful tide moving in. The storm is about to hit New York City, and it's creating some really cool, rough waves, and they're hitting the rocks behind me. So I thought it would make for a really interesting composition if I could find a way to smooth out that water and create a nice dramatic effect which would convey the the roughness of the ocean, and coupled with the storm clouds in the distance, I think would make for a great shot. I think I'm screwed, guys. The tide moved in since I got here. Created a little creek on the beach. I can't get to my car unless I cross it. It's pretty deep. I build a bridge or I get my feet wet. Which option would you take? So what do you think of my bridge? I know I'm not exactly Giovanni Verrazzano, but I think it'll get me across. Alrighty, well, another day, another journey, and it just started to rain. How good is that for timing? As soon as I get into the car and drive off, it starts to rain. It wasn't supposed to rain until, well, there's a 40% chance of rain, but the storm is going to hit tonight. So, hey, plenty of photographs. Some of them you already saw. You're going to see some more images, of course, at the end of the video, whatever you didn't see. I took a lot of shots today, so stay tuned to the end to see them, to see the photographs. It's going to keep me busy as the storm hits tonight, as the snow pours in. And I'm gonna head home, get some hot tea. I'm okay. My hands were cold, but I was never really too cold today. It was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy the photos, enjoy the scenes. And I'm gonna go home. I got a lot to do today. I got some comic books to sell on eBay that I'm selling. And it's one of my other hobbies. Yeah, I love comic books. So anyways, guys, thanks for joining me, and until next time, bye for now.